Okay, new tape. It's day 17. We're in the upper Gokyo Valley. So, trying to get to this place called the Fifth Lake, but I don't know which route we're supposed to take. You can see in front of me is just just a confusing mess of glacial moraine. So, somewhere up there is Fifth Lake, and hopefully we'll find it before too many clouds come in. But right now it's another beautiful day. And even behind us, back towards Gokyo, we have just a few clouds. Hopefully we can beat them. But another brilliant day on the trail. Alright, we have a different vantage point of Everest here. So, it's the one right there with the cloud blowing off of it. But we've been hiking up this valley and I'm sapped. It's a tough hike. Plus, I don't know what it is. But anyway, still have a really nice panorama down here. And then if you go on the other side of Everest, you look down, it's a glacier as far as the eye can see. The longest in Nepal. This is the one we crossed yesterday. And there's the head of the glacier. So we're gonna get almost all the way up to the front of the glacier. We finally reached the mythical Fifth Lake, which is down there. But the real joy is this panorama. I'm gonna take you up. And as we got here, there's a man from Germany. He's camped right here. There's Gary talking to him. But Everest is right there. It doesn't look the biggest. That's Everest, and that's Lhotse, which is like 8,500 meters, 8,800 meters. We're at about 5,000. And the other day when we were on top of Kalapatar, we were actually, I think, kind of behind some of these spires over here. Not totally sure. But, yeah, everywhere you look is just back down the Gokyo Valley.
I like that view the best, I think, down
Yeah.
there.
So I really like this guy's campsite. But if we walk up to the edge of the glacial moraine, the whole glacier comes into view. It's the head of the glacier, and it just goes for miles and miles. But our second viewpoint of Everest, we'll have one more tomorrow. Gary's gonna skim a rock. I don't know if it's picking it up. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but there's a rainbow, like sort of like a double rainbow that's arcing around the sun. But I can see it. I don't know if the camera can, but it just kind of adds to the surrealness of the scene. Yeah, this shows up really well. The little rainbow, and we have Everest and Lhotse. and the rainbow reaching down from the sky to touch them. As we walk along, this rainbow just gets more and more vibrant. And if you go up, you can start to see the double rainbow. It goes around the sun. But amazing. This trail we're walking on is it's pretty cool. It's down in a valley a little bit, so we're shielded from the rain. There goes Gary. Oh. This is day 18. And we're at the top of Gokyo-ri. And the whole way up, just clouds. Clouds, solid. Zero visibility clouds. But the sun's trying to get through right now. And as you can see, everyone up here is just chilling.
That's right.
Taking naps. Just waiting. And with any luck, we'll get a few views of the valley and then even Everest. But I'm not really holding my hopes up. So there I am. But if worst comes to worst, hey, we've got money. We'll stick around in Gokyo another day and come back up tomorrow. But make it a solid week of nights above 4,500 meters. Maybe a tad bit disappointing to climb up 600 meters and just have a solid wall of white to look at, but you know, that's hiking for you. You can't always get what you want. So all the other viewpoints we've seen thus far has been fantastic weather, but I still have a little bit of hope. It's only about 9 in the morning, and I'm looking at a little tiny blue patch of sky, which actually it's rapidly disappearing for a cloud rolling in. But we'll see. We'll hang out up here. It's actually not very cold, and with any luck, we'll see something. If not, I've got a new book, and I'll relax down in Gokyo tonight. Finally, just a bit of view of the lake. That's something else. You can see. Oh, maybe not anymore. What a color. We have fog just rolling in and out. And sometimes you think it's going to clear. You're wrong. Patch over there. Still very exciting. Waiting for the fog to clear. Nice. But there's our town. Our lodge is right there, maybe. Whoa! Gust of wind knocked me back. But one of my favorite. This way. There's our buddy Roger Federer and his friends high on a mountaintop. But we're all semi-excited. Over this way, down there you can see the glacier. Massive glacier. And if these clouds up here would clear, we would have Everest. The views just keep getting better. It's Lake 3 and then Lake 2, it's right down here. And you can actually see, I believe that's Lake 1. I've never seen it with my own eyes until just now. Lake 1. But the thing I like as well is over on the other side, on the glacier in here, you have these little pools like this one. Such a nice blue color. But it's a nice scene. Okay, everyone's still waiting patiently. And up there. But Everest is right behind that cloud. But I don't care too much about Everest. I've seen it 2 times already with nice views. So if I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't. But this view is the nice one. So for all us brave souls that waited it out, I think most of the people that came up here this morning, they left and they went home. But this is nice. This is as good as it's gonna get. Yeah. Actually, I can't even really tell what's going on over there. I think we're looking at Choyo. That's Choyo, and that's Everest and something else covered in those clouds right there. But just the whole scene's kind of cool. Like, they have like back down here, they have like Roger Federer and his buddies, and then like all the way across, you can see Gary there. Across. That's where we came up. Our first photos were from over there. And the panorama. This is pretty nice.
And then you got the over there.
Yeah, you got the peaks coming through the clouds. If I can keep from falling down. So it's like Ansel Adams always said that without any clouds, it's like just taking a picture of a naked woman all the time. Like, the clouds sort of give a different flair to the mountains, a different personality. So I'm in this tangle of prayer flags. We have to make our way through.
This way? No.
Show us what you found, Gary.
Lara has done that. Right here.
She's tucked inside the rock.
Is that where you found it?
No, I found it over that way.
I thought someone left it there.
Yeah, well, you see, I thought it was the kind of piece of flair that we've been talking about, that hikers usually have. But these 3 ladies have differing opinions tonight.
Someone left it.
Yeah, when they say someone left it, they mean intentionally, not accidentally.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, what was your theory? What do you think it was?
I thought it was a child's favorite toy, and maybe the child passed away, so they brought it up here.
It's pretty
To leave that as a keepsake.
I can see that. Maybe.
Hopefully that's it.
Okay. Now, let's see.
And here he is.
Okay.
Nice and cozy, I think.
Alright. I'm almost back down to town. The glacial moraine separates the lake from the glacier, and then Gokyo sits right on it. Good stuff. Beautiful. some weird Himalayan bird. It was honking like a goose. It looks like a duck. But anyway, you can see the fine snow falling. We've just left Gokyo, so it's time, I think, to put the camera away and make some miles before the weather gets too bad. There's his partner. Alright, well, we've topped ourselves again in the category of most most depressing, most basic, most Spartan, most rustic. Any word you want to describe a bad room. That's what we've got here. But let's first off, there's not really walls. Like, you see this is a
roof.
tarpaulin. Yeah, the same for the roof. It's just a tarp. So we'll just hope it doesn't rain. But my favorite part is when we look down at the floor. Here. You see that? It's a big rock. It's a big rock. And then if you look at the floor down here, that's dirt.
At least you got wood above your head.
It's dirt on the floor.
Above, it would show above your bed, the wood there, and then above my bed.
Okay, this is just a wood panel, plywood, and I think that's cardboard right there, actually. And then above Gary's bed, the window's breaking it up.
I can literally remove the mud from my wall.
Yeah, Gary has Adobe.
I'm gonna put that back. They might think I stole it.
And, so anyway,
show the corridor too.
rocks on the floor.
There's like real mud in the corridor.
There's a little bit of mud in our room, but out here in the hallway.
Hallway, that's rich.
It looks like an archaeological site. That's all just a mud wall. More tarp. But yeah, it looks like someone's dug a, I don't know, a tunnel. And they've called it a lodge, and that's where we're staying. But it's either that or hiking, possibly snowy, rainy, foggy, really bad conditions until after dark to get to Fort Say. So we can put up with this. All right. Yeah, it's one step down from Goyam, but that's all right. We'll enjoy it. All right, it's day 19, and we have a pretty easy drop today into Fort Say and then a climb into Tengbuche. But how was the stone bed last night, Gary?
It was good. It was, good for building good ethics and morals. That's what I think. Yeah, it was, fortunately though, my adobe wall didn't crumble on me, as I thought it might. So I was pretty, I mean, full marks. What more can you ask for?
Yeah. Day 19, much, much better than the blowing snow we had yesterday. Alright. What a difference morning's walk makes. Now we're surrounded by greenery and we have rhododendrons, and we even have down here, we have some violets. Yeah. So violets, and all these trees are budding. And we have to cross this Imja Kola. And then we just have to climb up to Tengbuche, which I've really been looking forward to this whole trip. Not the climb, but the town. It has the biggest monastery in Tibet, I think. Alright, here's our daylight right here, day 19. So we started out early in the morning and sort of close to, yeah, we came to this town called Fortse, and we're on the ridge to the left of it. And then we crossed down into that valley, then up. And just on the other side of this ridge is Tengbuche. And then we came down this trail in Tengbuche. And then just a little while ago we were in this place here. So it's basically 4 hours of hiking. But we did it because we wanted to see Tengbuche. And right now we're on the same trail that we were on over 2 weeks ago to Namche Bazaar. And once we're there, it'll be high tide and green grass. So we went from earthen floor, clay walls last night to
Clay, that's generous.
this life of luxury with like real beds, carpeting, and it's probably about twice the size of the room last night, and a rare treat. Get a bathroom in here.
Doesn't have running water, but that's not the point.
Yeah, it's the bathroom, which we haven't had in a long time, maybe ever, but that's the difference between a free room and 100 rupee room. So, the life of luxury. Whoa. Ouch. Okay, it's day 20 and we're almost back to Phukting. But here on this bench, there's a lot of Sherpas, porters, just resting. And these are their loads. So, look how big these things are, man. These are like full-size duffel bags. And they're carrying them up to Namche Bazaar, or Everest Base Camp. And you can see like these sticks they have, they use to support the bag. But just for an example, like you get to the end here, and then you're like, there's my bag right there. So I feel inadequate. Like, look, on down the line, all those Sherpa packs, my pack, little baby pack. So, whew. So anyway, all those packs, and there's all the Sherpas standing around. And that guy's just carrying rocks. Seems like there's an awful lot of rocks around on the ground. I wonder if they got drugged at lunch. There's some dead people.
That's cool.
Check out this guy carrying rocks though. And he's like, my back hurts just looking at him. Fuck thing, strange sound. Oh, they're not dead. Here's our airport runway in Lukla. If you notice, it's goes downhill. So the plane's gonna come in and land at a slant, and then take off going downhill. And if you look down there, it's actually there's a huge drop off at the end of the runway. So it's like taking off like an aircraft carrier, and then you're just airborne, and you hope your plane's going fast enough.
Show what you see when you land.
If you turn around this way, after your plane's landed, just houses and a giant hillside. So. pandemonium. Planes flying everywhere. Ah, we're ready to get on. Did you see if our bags got on? I don't know. One of these guys is going to be our pilots. They kind of look like cops from the 70s.
I think it's the guy with the dot cut, the tall one. He's our pilot.
Oh. I think that means a plane's coming in.
That'd be Yeti.
Okay. We're on our plane. So, see what the pilots are doing up in there.
Yeah, we got 80s cop. Not quite as cool as the 70s cops. Bit of a wannabe, really.
So, see outside the window?
So we got in-flight cabin. We got cabin service coming through.
Nice. We're about ready to roll. Okay, we're on the move.
Wrong way.
Hey, this is kind of like a roller coaster. Okay, and we're off. Wow, we're airborne.
A bit of champagne in the cockpit.
There was no safety demonstration, by the way. We just got on the plane, buckled our seatbelts, and we took off within like a minute of boarding. Sitting right under the wing, right by the engine. Flight service. See the trail, man? Trail down there. We're in the outskirts of Kathmandu already. And it's been like, I don't know, 30, 35 minutes. Pretty short flight. Sure beats the 9-hour, 7-hour, 9-hour bus ride to Jiri, and then the 7-day hike. So all in all, we saved a huge bus ride and about a week's worth of hiking. Just get to Kathmandu. There's our runway. Pilot's hand.
It's caressing touch.
I like you can see our wheel right here. Touchdown. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, it was smoother than most planes. I feel like we're gonna survive. I feel like.
Yeah, man, this pilot's got a good touch. I wouldn't kick him out of bed.
All right, and safety. Okay, now it's May 15th, and Gary's just left for London, so I'm on my own in Kathmandu for a few days. I'm actually, it's 7 in the morning, and I'm headed to Chitwan National Park. And hopefully we'll get to see some rhinos and tigers and who knows what else. Probably not a yeti. But yeah, it's a 5-hour bus ride I'm looking forward to, and the bus should leave right now. And the bus isn't full, so it'll be a first if I get a seat without a person next to me, and I get to relax a little bit. But it's supposed to be really hot in Chitwan, that's why I shaved off the beard. And it'll be a nice change of pace to see the national park and the lowlands in Nepal instead of the high Himalaya. So just a few days of Chitwan, and then it's out of Nepal, so less than a week. Alright, so hopefully the next footage you see will be some really cool wild animals. What's going on? We're going backwards. All these it's not moving. Poly bus ride forward. Yeah, I'm still not sure what's going on, but traffic in one direction started moving, and our driver and ticket taker, they're in the woods just relaxing. So he stopped the bus and went down and sat down in the shade in the woods. That's our driver right there. There's lots of Nepalis just hanging out in the woods. Over here. So they're not telling anybody else what's going on. These people are just walking. We've been here 45 minutes now. But traffic police just came by. So you can see traffic down that way. Not moving. See traffic in this direction. There's our bus right there. But not much happening except for The Nepalis just sitting in the woods, and everyone else just wondering what's going on. Still no progress. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We should have been at Chitwan half an hour ago. I feel like it's some sort of refugee situation. You just see people walking and riding rickshaws. This kid selling pineapple. Or no, coconut. Hello. No thanks. Oh, no. And people selling stuff. So, in the middle of nowhere. I have a feeling these people walking, they're just going to Chitwan. So I have a feeling it's not too far in the other direction. Oh, our driver's getting back on the bus right there. Yeah. Hopefully that's a good sign, but we'll see. This guy's on my windowsill. I just checked into my room in Chitwan, and I heard him making strange noises. Come on, do your thing, buddy. But already there's been wildlife sighting in Chitwan National Park. That whole bus fiasco. Oh man. Finally we rolled through it. And it was another hour ride to here. But I'm here, and I think I'm getting ready to go out on a little elephant center tour. It's still Nepal, but I feel like I could be on the plains of Africa. Just wide open with a lazy river flowing through it. Sparse trees. We're gonna go on a little walk. See if we can see some wild animals. It's a jungle walk. We have to be very quiet.
From this side.
Oh, there's a camera shot. The elephant breeding center, and look at this little baby elephant. Oh wow, I think it's a male. He's busy drinking. We have all these little the longer I watch them, the poor guys are chained up. They can't really move around. But I mean, I guess if you have elephants running around, that could be trouble. Here we go. Feeding time. Delicious green stuff. These little ones, 4 days old? You can't even eat. What are they eating?
It's baby.
The green stuff, is it banana leaves? Or
No, that's a grass. So that's called the that's a kuchi. That's inside they put some rice and malasa and little bit salt, and that's not dinner and not lunch. That's like a dessert.
ah,
It's in this grass. They put inside the grass some crops and some sweet. And during the days, those elephants are free in the jungle, and just now from 4 o'clock to tomorrow morning till 9 o'clock, we change. And all adults are female here. His male have a long tusk. The babies are, you can see some have a long tusk. And
there's our ferry crossing. This is how we get across the river. It's like the AT in Maine, where you have to just jump on a canoe.
मेरो मोबाइल थियो अब साथीले चलाइदियो अब साथीसित माग्न पनि अप्ठ्यारो लाग्यो मलाई फेरि
कति वर्षमा यहाँमा गेममा
61 सय कति भनेको छैन सुरुमा 71 सय थियो
Yeah, don't go there. Don't go there. You take pictures from here. When rhino come, we have to go down from behind.
Yeah.
This is here, right?
Can you tell if it's a male or female?
That's probably male,
How can you tell?
but not 100%. Because he has a long horn.
Common bee eater.
No, it's chestnut-headed beaver and common myna.
Alright, it's day 2 of the safari and I'm going down the river in a canoe, and just before we got in the canoe we saw a rhino sitting in the river bathing, so it's already a good start to day 2. And we'll see what we can see down the river. This canoe I'm in, it's dug out of just one piece of wood. It's like I guess like an old style canoe, so a little bit shaky. So if you ever see this, it means it probably didn't fall in the water and ruin the camera. It's our 3rd rhino in the park, 2nd of today. There's tiger footprints. And the Jeep ran this morning?
Yeah.
So it means that this happened sometime in the last couple hours? Tracking the tiger.
And that's a bear footprint.
Oh yeah,
Bear
yeah.
went this way and tiger went this way.
Maybe they met. What do they eat?
They eat some leaves.
Oh, they have wings. Take a bath with them?
Yeah, if you want, you can.
I'm pretty dirty after that hike.
And after bathing, you have to take a shower.
Yeah.
It's a good fun.
No, होइन
It's a stork. Maybe an open-billed stork. Come on, do something. See the people, eat the people. See this tiger. Looking right over here at these people. Lost interest. I just read the story behind this tiger, and its mother was a man-eater, and like it was learning to eat people too, so they had to capture it and put it in this cage. So that's why she's resting here. But she would eat people. It's a wild boar. Can't see it very well right now.
माथि डाँडामा
अघि बिहानदेखि अगाडि सुतेछ
हेलो मिर्गा
उ त्यहाँ पनि के होइन होइन त्यो काठ ठ्याक्क काटेको हुन्छ नि खोइ कहाँ छ अहिले चाहिँ कहाँ छ